This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Fisher versus Fisher. You all have known each other for over 40 years. You've known each other since you were teenagers. Yes. You've been married 8 years, but you, Mr. Fisher, believe that your bride is cheating. What is at stake if that is true?
Well, Your Honor, I took care of this woman from head to toe. And if I find out today that this woman has cheated on me, after me being so good to her, if I find out today that she cheated on me, this marriage is over.
You done?
I'm done.
Well, it's pretty clear, Mr. Cutler. He is done.
I know. Miss Fisher, you got a man who says he takes care of you. How do you respond to that?
No, sir. This man is crazy. I've never cheated on him. I've loved him since I was 15 years old. I'm very faithful, I'm very honest, and I'm submissive to this man.
Oh.
And have been.
All right. Now, you all keep talking about all these years that you've known each other. Tell me, how did you all meet?
Well, Your Honor, we met when we was kids. I used to live on the street where I grew up on. And I used to be hanging out with my little partners on the street, and I'd be like, man, that's a bad little old baby right there, man. I gotta get that. And so, man, I just watched her for it, and then I went over to her one day when they was going to church, and I say, man, why don't you go out with me? She's like, man, I'm not going out with you unless you go to church.
So then?
One day I seen him going to church, and I was dressed kind of nice that day, so I went up in the church, and I sat where she can see me, and she seen me, her eyes got kind of big, and she smiled. I said, yeah, I'm in now, I'm gonna get this date. She went out with me, man. I was in love ever since, man. We was just inseparable, man.
So, Miss Fisher, were you bluffing when you said that? Were you thinking there's nowhere in the world he's gonna show up in church?
I knew he wasn't gonna come because he was a bad boy. And this man was my first. I lost my virginity to him.
Oh,
and,
all right.
I fell in love with his intelligence.
All right, so we got this beautiful thing. You get him to go to church. You all have been together since then, or what happened?
No, actually, Your Honor, we had a 20-year breakup between them because when I was younger, she cheated on me. We had a baby, we was living life, we was living good. And this woman broke my heart, man, cheated on me, man. I could never forget when I left her.
And your heart was tore up.
Still tore up over it.
Tears come to your eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hurt and the wound was that deep.
It's still there.
You know, you talk about time healing all wounds. This wound is still fresh.
20 years, you love somebody like you. I loved her, man. It's like cut your heart in half, man. You get somebody you just think a queen. She was a church girl and the nice, I just was in love with her, man. And when she cheated on me, man, it just tore me apart.
So, Miss Fisher, how does it make you feel to see that it still hurts him that you cheated on him in the past?
It breaks my heart. I mean, it was a mistake that I made, and I've been regretting it since from then until now. And I tried to ease that pain, and I tried to ease his heart by letting him know that I love him and I would never cheat on him. It's been over 30-something years ago, and he still has that same pain. And I've been faithful. I've been loyal.
So
he still don't believe me. So that's why we're here.
All right, so you had this horrible breakup, it sounds like, for over 20 years.
Yes, ma'am.
How did you reconnect? I mean, because I'm thinking the way you welling up, you would be like, I don't ever want to see her again. So how did you get back together?
Well, Your Honor, it was out the blue. She just called me one night, man. I was like, who is this? She said, Patricia. I said, what? And then my heart started beating. Because this is the girl that I was messed
This is
up
the one.
over. Man, she called me and I was like, I got to have her back.
Really?
I got to, and we hooked back up, and man, I married her like 30 days after we got back together.
Wow. 30 days later, you all were married.
Married.
Whoa.
I always knew she was a girl for me, but I just believe she doing the same thing she did to me when she was a kid.
So Miss Fisher, after 20 years, what made you decide to pick up the phone and start dialing, and how did that come about?
Well, I got tired. I was in a lot of bad relationships, and I got to thinking, I said, my first love was always good to me. And I called him, and ever since then, we've been together.
So you knew. It's like swans. Swans have one mate. That's it. I don't care what, even if the other swan dies, that swan will never get with another swan.
Yes, ma'am.
So he's your swan.
He is my swan. He is my everything. He's my protector. He's everything to me.
Everything should be happily ever after, but it's not. Why? What happened?
Well, Your Honor, as our marriage carried on, I'm working hard, taking care of her. You know, I trusted her for a while. I mean, I guess I had a little trust for her. One night we laying in the bed, because we sleep, you know, close cuddled up and everything. So one night the phone call ring. I'm wondering who called in my house at 2 o'clock in the morning, my wife's phone.
Right.
So, you know, I got my ear open. I hear his voice, I say, who is that on the phone? So when she described who's on the phone, it's the same ex on the phone that she cheated on me with when we was kids. He on us, but check this out, y'all. Now listen to this. It ain't just a phone number on the phone. The dude's name is in the phone, so you got to program that in your phone for him to talk to you. And she says she don't have no communication with her exes.
Oh.
What he did was he called in regards to a family member that had gotten into some trouble. And I explained that to my husband. I even put him on the phone with the man. And he still didn't believe me.
Did you actually talk to the ex?
Yeah, I told him don't call her phone no more.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
Look, it was easy enough for you and Mr. Fisher to rekindle.
Yes.
It would be equally easy enough for you and his ex to rekindle what you had.
No, because what me and Mr. Fisher had were totally different. This guy was just one time and that's it.
Yeah.
Where his insecurities are coming from is he cheated the whole marriage, is what he's not telling you. That's where his insecurities are coming from.
Before we start deflecting, I want to know, do you have any other concerns about this ex or any other ex?
I got some more concerns, another reason why I think she's cheating.
Okay, tell me about it.
Can I go to the board and show you?
Sure.
Yes, sir. Step over, please.
Go on over there.
So I'm gonna lie on
What
this.
we got?
Go on.
Okay, Your Honor. She's sitting on the side of the bed.
Uh-huh.
Putting on her hygiene or whatever. I look on her back, there's scratches on her back. How you get scratches on your back? It's like, I don't know. What scratches you talking about? So I take her to the mirror. I tell her to turn around and look in the mirror. She look in the mirror. Oh, them scratches probably got in there when I was in the shower or something. Watch this, Your Honor. The scratches is in this area, up and down. That's where your scratches should be.
If you're scratching
your own back.
Okay.
Because you reaching back here doing this.
Right. Watch this, Your Honor. The scratches that was on her back was going like this. Indicating that I was in some passion and pulling when these scratches got up in my back.
Oh.
Oh, so they were horizontal, like somebody was reaching
Sean,
around.
They in her back like somebody done been, you know, embracing her.
in.
Yeah.
Huh. When Mr.
Okay, you
Fisher
can step back.
thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Fisher?
Yes, ma'am.
When he asked you and suggested that this had happened, what was your response?
I looked at him like he was crazy because I'm
See?
double jointed. So I have a medical condition, so my skin is always itching. So I can reach my own back. Here.
No, you don't
here,
scratch. Don't nobody
here.
scratch their back coming
My back,
across
my
like
skin
this
comes-
way
it
up in the
itches-
middle. Come
it
on.
itches
Are you
all the
serious?
time.
Now, Mrs. Fisher?
Yes, ma'am.
You said that you think that the reason he's throwing all these accusations, you deflected. And you said it's him.
It's him. It's been him.
Tell me about that.
Well, the first time I noticed that Mr. Fisher had been cheating on me is a young lady came in my driveway honking her horn. Oh, she just kept honking like she was crazy. She just kept honk.
At your home?
Yes, so I'm in my driveway, so I'm looking out the window like, who is this? He's like, oh, I'll go out there and see who it is. I looked, they was gone. I looked across the walkway. They was back in the on the side of the road. I guess he was arguing with her about coming to my house.
I got an explanation for my cheating, though, Your Honor.
Huh?
Okay. So it was cheating.
Yeah, I have cheated. I cheated on her a bunch of times.
But you cheated on her a bunch of times.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me you have brought your wife here, accusing her of cheating, and this entire marriage you have been cheating?
Look
Yes,
at my, look
ma'am.
what she done to me, Your Honor.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yes, ma'am.
You got some real gall
you.
coming up in my courtroom, crying and everything, and accusing her, and you doing what you doing dirt on your own.
Because she done did me like she done did me, Your Honor.
So-
I got to have somebody if we don't end up
I
making.
got a
So,
fight. May I say
Mr. Fisher,
something?
is that the only reason you got back with her so you could get back at her?
Yes.
Probably. It probably is, Your Honor.
Really?
You're right. It could be.
So love ain't
But I
got
love
nothing to
her,
do with
though.
this.
But if she proved to me that she ain't cheating, she ain't hurt me like she hurt me when I was a kid, it's gonna be fixed. But right now, my insecurities got me doing what I do.
So you don't love this woman.
You just assuming that if she passes the test, she's gonna have you after this.
Yes,
if
ma'am.
I was her, I'd be like deuces.
Your Honor. You don't understand, Your Honor.
I got proof right here.
Did you? Okay, let me ask this. Did you know about this beforehand?
Well, after I got in his phone, I found those.
Okay, so
And that
this,
was last month.
this is from his phone. It's a text message from another woman, and it reads, "I don't want to lose you, but always remember that I do love you."
And this was last month.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is from some woman he's been seeing.
Yes.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie, Your Honor, I've been cheating.
How many different women?
I can't count them.
Can you give me a ballpark?
About 10, 15.
10 or 15 women.
Yes, sir.
And you don't feel any remorse about this.
Not at all.
I mean, this is.
It sounds like the whole purpose for him getting back with her is so he could take the superior position and it's like, well, I took you back so I get to do what I want to do. I took you back, I provide for you so I can do whatever I want to do, but you can't do what you want to do. That's what it sounds like.
This is the pinnacle of petty. I mean, I ain't never seen more petty than this.
I mean, I'm a truthful man, Your Honor. Every person that I ever cheated on her with, if she asked me, I done told the truth. I told her about it.
I'm a good woman, though. I've never done anything to you.
I gotta ask Mr. Fisher, when was the last time you were with another woman sexually?
Probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Had no idea.
It's the same woman I told you that's my side piece, and she don't pass this test, so I'm gonna be with.
I don't need you to tell me that you are just openly cheating because of something that happened 20 years ago.
It's well over 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Your Honor,
Hold on. I just want to, and Ms. Fisher, I'm not saying that two wrongs make a right. And so we're here today to find out if you have cheated.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're here for.
That's what I want him to see.
And look at the evidence that we have.
Yes, sir.
About whether you've cheated or not.
Exactly.
We've got the fact that you cheated in the past, which
Right.
you admitted to.
Right.
We've got the 2 a.m. call from your ex, and we've got the scratches on your back. And for all of those reasons, Mr. Fisher believes you're cheating.
No, sir. He'll see today.
This court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call Tommy Platt, licensed polygraph examiner, to determine, is she cheating? Rob, swear in. How are you, sir?
Good, Your Honors.
Could you share for the court record your credentials?
Yes, ma'am. I have over 30 years' experience in the United States military and in law enforcement. I have been a licensed polygraph examiner for over 11 years and conducted nearly 3,000 exams.
Not your first day.
No, ma'am.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Mrs. Fisher.
Yes, ma'am.
She was asked a series of questions.
Yes, ma'am.
You asked Ms. Fisher, since being married to your husband, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man? What was her response to that question?
She stated no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was telling the truth.
Ms. Fisher, you described yourself as a good woman, and, I don't know if I agree with that.
I am a good woman.
I don't know if you're a good woman. You are an incredible woman if you have stayed with him through all this.
I've been through hell.
You've been vindicated. Do you have anything that you want to say to Mr. Fisher?
Yes, sir, I do.
Oh, she got a statement.
Can I approach him?
Okay.
These are for you. For all the cheating, all the hurt, all the lies that you've done to me, all the breakdown that you've done to me, I'm done. I'm good.
That's for you.
And I want to thank you guys very much for clearing my name. And he had a good woman.
I need to say this to you. I'm glad that you had enough sense of self to say, I ain't got to put up with this.
No, ma'am,
I know who I am, and I know whose I am.
Exactly.
Godspeed to your new life.
Thank you.
You all have been together for 20 years.
Yeah.
You're married, you have 3 kids together, and you 2 work together, which Judge Cutler and I can appreciate. Yeah. Whether you continue to work together all depends on what happens in this courtroom today. Exactly. Ms. Foxx, why are you here?
Well, I've been with my husband for 20 years, 16 married. And I love him, like, extremely. He's changed up. I think he's going through midlife crisis or something. Like, he's always trying to show his goods off and stuff. And I have proof. I brought a video today for you all.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
went
you
viral.
submitted it.
Oh.
Okay, so as you see on the video here, that's me and my husband. First of all, he took his pants off.
Hold on, I do this for entertainment.
Mr. Foxx, hold on.
When you have on boxers, it's a hole in the front.
Right.
So you see, I'm kind of like looking, because at first I'm thinking, oh no. But I see him flinging and shaking and gyrating, going up and down. I walked out.
I brought my own sand to the beach. That's my wife. I'm not
Foxx,
no woman.
Mr. Foxx,
I got my woman.
Hold on, Mr. Foxx. But admittedly, you are not putting your goodies away.
Well,
you got them out there.
Well, I did put it out there just for entertainment purposes, so people can pay attention to me.
It's
like
not funny.
Publicity stunt, you know. I'm in a entertainment business. That's what I do. So it's not for no other woman. I brought my woman with me.
How could it not be for other
I wouldn't bring my woman with me if I put
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Mr. Foxx.
Yes, sir.
Are you going through a midlife crisis?
Yes, sir, I am going through a midlife crisis.
Okay.
I don't look like I used to. I don't have muscles like I used to. I've been with her for 20 years. I'm 40 years old. That's been half of my life I've been with her. And I have been looking forward to kind of spicing things up through my midlife crisis.
All right, so here's the thing. I understand that you're not feeling the way you used to feel. You're feeling older.
Thank you.
But is that a reason to be sharing yourself across the world?
Thank you.
Partly nude.
I think that's a good reason. That helped me keep my sanity, helped me feel better about myself, make me feel like I am
So
loved.
I don't make you feel good about
yourself? You do make me feel that way, but I'm still
Okay.
Okay, wait.
I gotta say this, Mr. Foxx. I've never heard whipping your stuff out makes you feel better. That's not what I've ever heard.
Thank you.
I mean, you know.
Well,
wait a minute, Mr. Cutler. If you say something,
if I say what? Well, part of me is saying, well, because you don't have one.
Ooh.
But I think even
y'all women show y'all cleavage, y'all dress on, y'all makeup, y'all do everything. Can a man, we have our stuff we do too now.
You know, a nice breeze every now and then in that region. Right. I mean, I'm trying to give an explanation. I'm trying to,
Man, you're trying to help him out.
I'm trying to help him out.
All right.
Ooh, we both gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. So, who do you think he's fooling with? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I would say the strippers. This keeps coming back to them. Like,
why do you think he's involved with strippers? How is he coming in contact with strippers?
He don't move anymore. Like, when they come to our photo booth, we're photographers, videographers. He used to, when they'd come over, try to put their booty on him, he'd just kind of like move away. I'd be smiling like,
they catch me off guard sometimes.
But now, you turn around and they booty still on him. And if he do move, it's like minutes later, like, oh. And like, it ain't, like at first it was, but now it's.
And this leads you to believe that he's gotten a little too comfortable with that.
Yes.
Is this part of the midlife crisis? You said you're getting older, so you're not moving as quickly. Is that what it is?
Because them same strippers might want to buy our picture.
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me? Why?
He ain't moving slow because he's moving slow because it's like, this show is nice. I don't really want to move away.
He's older. His reflexes aren't as good as they used to be.
No. You get a 0, Mr. Cutler.
Really?
0. So wait a minute, I'm gonna just get clarity.
Clarity.
Mr. Foxx, Are you moving slowly because you don't really want to move? Or are you moving slowly because your reflexes are slow?
It's based because I kind of want them to buy a picture. If I play the nice guy, let them hug on me a little bit, whatever, be nice to them, they'll come to the picture booth and buy a picture from me.
Your work is supposed to show that. You're not supposed to have to let them
But if
feel
you
on
being mean to them, they ain't gonna come buy no picture.
That's not mean. That's just respect for you and your wife.
Miss Foxx, here's the thing. You know, you don't sell the steak, you sell the sizzle. So, you know,
Well,
you
that's
gotta
not
generate
sizzling.
interest.
He don't need it to be grilled.
All right, what do you have specifically in terms of proof that he's cheating?
Okay.
Proof.
So, he comes in early for work one day.
Okay.
And first of all, my husband is like trifling. So,
Calling me no trouble.
he works a moving job. So that's like stinky, you all these other people's for beds and just et cetera. So you need to take a bath, change your clothes when you come in. No, he never does that. But this particular day, he comes in early and goes straight to the bathroom. And so I'm thinking, okay, and then I hear the water run. So I'm like, why is he in the shower? So let me go up here and try to rub. I'm thinking, I'm gonna rub his back down and try to get in that way and just smooth it in and get in the bathtub with him. But as soon as I get inside, his drawers is right there on the floor, and I brought witnesses too, Your Honor.
Tell me what you found on the
So
floor.
I found his underwear. And may I show you my witness?
Sure.
Okay,
No. So like, you see how this is the beginning?
Yeah.
The end, it looks like somebody was trying to get
I
to his
ripped them drawers
goods.
at work.
Mr. Foxx, hold on.
Why are your drawers torn? Like, why? First of all, you don't even get in the bathtub. Why you taking a bath today and I want your funky butt to do it yesterday?
I work for a movie company.
We got
I
that
run
part.
my own movie company.
Got that
One
part.
time I was bending down to grab a box and as I come back up, I ripped my pants. I left them back there and all she sees is make the big
I
deal.
object.
It wasn't because of a woman or anything, because my job as a professional mover, I live boxing sometimes.
Okay. Well, Miss Foxx, that makes sense.
It just makes a lot of sense. So I have my other friend here.
What?
And you can see that these boxers is right here and they're intact, right? And if you were going to bend over, like you're saying, pick up these big heavy boxes and bend over, it would have been torn from here down from the back, not in the front like somebody's trying to, whoa, give it to me.
If I'm gonna cheat, I just take the drawers off if I'm gonna do something, so that don't make no difference.
Don't clap at that.
Okay.
But Mr. Foxx, if you got another woman who is so anxious to get to your goodies, as Miss Foxx,
If I was gonna cheat, but I'm not doing nothing. Whip drawers ain't gotta do if you would take them off, if I was gonna do something, but I'm faithful. I mean,
Okay.
why we...
So Miss Foxx, besides the underwear, have you found something else or anything else?
Come on,
Yes, I have. So, like I said, he works a moving job, and he took the truck the night before.
Okay.
That morning, I got up early to do my daily, and I get in the car, turn the ignition, and I turn over to the seat because something was glaring and sparkling. I'm like, what is this? And I look in the passenger side seat, it was a belly ring.
Do you have a belly ring?
No, I'm too fat for that, girl. My belly is not gonna be
you
sound
thick,
like
you
that.
thick.
Like,
No. But
No.
you don't have one.
no, ma'am, I do not. And the
You
only
sure?
ones I know had them is the strippers at our club.
What?
Okay.
back,
So, Mr. Foxx.
back to the strippers.
After this, back to the strippers. I do work for a movie company. I have packages in my back seat, and maybe one of them packages maybe spilled over one of my clients' stuff. It hasn't been no strippers inside of there. I know they might
So
wear
why
belly
wouldn't it
rings,
have
but they ain't been in my car.
I'm so sorry.
They ain't been in my car, so that's just from work. Clients' packaging from work has spilled over, and belly ring was right.
Okay, so you got problems with packages. Your package falls out. You spilling packages. What is the problem,
I'm a
Mr.
mover.
Foxx?
I carry a lot of packages. I mean,
Do you think he had sex with somebody in the car?
There's no telling. I can't put anything
I
past
ain't had
anyone.
no sex, nobody, no car.
Is there a particular person that you're concerned about?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, when we, like I said, we're photographers, and this one particular stripper, and so she's sitting beside a man that I don't even know, and says, "This is Chunky E, Spinner Man's wife, and we share him." And I said, "Share him?"
Sure.
Okay, and so our record is clear. Spinner Man,
Yes.
is that Mr. Foxx?
Yes,
I am
it is.
Spinner Man.
You're Spinner Man. That's the name you go by.
Oh, that's me.
All right. So when this stripper said, introduced her and said, this is
Attention seeker.
Chunky E?
Yes.
That's you?
Yes, that's me.
Okay. Mr. Foxx.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
You
Ready for the question?
Okay. Because it sounds like it's something going on here.
Well,
this woman, she's comfortable enough to tell your wife
Right.
that the two of them share you.
I ain't never cheated.
What has happened with this woman?
She is really just a groupie chick. You know what I'm saying? A groupie stripper chick. She know how to bounce and she got a nice
But
butt.
is she grouping on you?
I mean, she kind of is grouping on me. Don't mean I'm grouping back. I mean, you can't help who like you. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I have not cheated, but she do have a nice body. She know how to twerk. She do the little leg thing, come down, but I don't go to those strippers. My wife does that.
Okay, but
You
Mr.
better know
Foxx,
it.
have you had any sexual contact with this stripper?
No, I haven't had no sexual contact with her, Your Honor.
Have you had sexual
Babe.
contact with
Yeah.
any stripper since you've been married?
No strippers at all. My gag a strip. I tip her some money. That's
You
just
better know.
entertainment stuff.
Miss Foxx, there has been a lot of conversation, lot of testimony. My question to you, because I'm not sure about this, if it comes out that Mr. Foxx is in fact cheating, what happens?
Oh, Lord, I'm gonna start crying. And I'm gonna ask you all to divorce us right now. Like, I love him, he's my friend, he's gonna be my friend for the
20
rest of our
years.
life.
20 years.
But baby, if he's cheated on me in these 16 years, goodbye.
All right. To get those results, this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call former police investigator and certified polygraph examiner Tommy Platt to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort him in.
Tommy Platt.
Mr. Platt, how are you today?
Good, Your Honors. How are you?
Doing fine, thank you. What did you do to investigate this case?
Your Honor, an associate of mine went undercover posing as a woman coming to this court because she too was being accused of cheating.
Shoot.
What, if anything, did your associate find out about Mr. Foxx and cheating?
Well, Your Honor, Mr. Foxx is definitely a flirt, and then my associate asked him flat out, was he cheating? This is what he had to say.
Like, I be thinking about that myself. When I been with 20 years, I kind of be wanting me soft, you know what I'm saying? You know, something like that. I be thinking, do she be thinking the same thing?
I don't know. Have you?
You can't speak for her, right? You
Yeah,
know about
but
you.
like, have you actually acted on your feelings? Like, have you cheated
Couple
on them?
times. I haven't lately, though.
A couple of times, a couple weeks
times
ago?
before we got married, and she already know about.
Lady?
No,
No, I mean,
you said it's okay to have a little something on the side. She asked you, have you ever acted on that? And your response was,
Not
yeah, a couple
lately.
times, couple weeks ago, but
no,
not
I didn't
lately
say
though.
weeks. I just said a couple times when we first got married, and she already
What's the
know
couple
about.
of times? I only
But you
know about
already know
one.
about.
I know one time with your
But
jaws back.
that's what you know about, and that's what it is.
So what's
you
the
know?
couple?
It ain't
Couple
no
is
couple
more
times.
than one.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Got me baffled.
So, Mr. Foxx, it's still your testimony that you have not cheated on Ms. Foxx other than what she knows about early on in your relationship.
That is my testimony. I have not cheated on Miss Fox. I love her so much. The grass ain't green on the other side. You might want to take a peek, but you don't want to go over there. You want to stay where you at and love your wife.
And that other time we talked about was before you got married. So,
Absolutely.
my question to you is, have you cheated on Ms. Foxx since you two have been married?
No, I have not.
Okay?
All right. Polygraph examination was conducted, is that correct, Mr. Platt?
Yes, ma'am.
And you asked Mr. Foxx, since being married, have you had sexual intercourse with a stripper who claimed to have been with you? What was his response?
He stated no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
Boom, I told you. Whoa. Run him down, man. Keep it going now. Run him down now. Woo!
Man, we ain't done. Next question. You asked Mr. Foxx, have you had sexual intercourse with any woman other than Mrs. Foxx since getting married? What was his response?
Your Honor, he stated no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive.
That is not the truth. That ain't the truth. It ain't the truth. That's not the truth. You know I love you. I never cheat on you. I never cheat on you. That is not the truth. You ain't gonna get no divorce. You ain't finna leave.
Mr. Foxx,
You ain't finna leave.
Mr. Foxx,
Oh my God.
Mr. Foxx.
I don't even.
I'll have to fly home.
Mr. Foxx.
Yeah.
I can't believe you.
You have done all this, and at the end, this is what we have. She is torn up.
And I know I feel really sad about that, too.
Okay, but...
Because you said at the beginning you were an entertainer.
Yes, I am.
This is not entertainment right now.
This is real life.
Do you hear her crying?
No, I hear her crying.
If there's any shred of decency in you, that's got to touch your heart. The woman you claim to love, the woman you spent the last 20 years with is in tears right now because of your action and because of your reaction to your actions.
All right, Miss Foxx.
I think I'm finna have a anxiety attack.
All right, if you're gonna have an attack, sit down.
Okay.
Mrs. Foxx, my heart breaks for you.
I don't know. This is my best friend. I don't know how it's gonna be. But it's gonna be different because I'm not going through that. I don't have to.